Good morning, y'all.
It is putting down the rain. It started, I don't know, about 1 o'clock in the morning, I think, and it's been off and on all night, and then probably around 5 o'clock this morning it started really in earnest. So this app's gonna have a pretty wet day today.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you a video.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, yeah, it's hard to film in the rain, so hopefully he can. You have a little bit shorter mileage today, I think, what, 16?
16 something, 16.6, something like that.
So it's still rocky through here. It's going to be wet and rocky now, so he's got to be careful with his footing, and he'll try and bring you some footage.
All right, let's get to trekking. All right, y'all, we got a little bit of a view through the clouds. Second view of the day, y'all.
Yeah, guys, ugly rainy day. I'm hanging out at the Dunkin' Donuts. I'm gonna do some editing, stay out of the rain, pour this out.
Good evening, y'all.
It is almost 7 p.m. and as you can see, we're at a hotel. So it poured down the rain today, and I mean poured down the rain buckets. So the video I showed you where I was at Dunkin' Donuts, the Dunkin' Donuts is like right beside a Cabela's. So after I finished up there, I was like, oh, I'll just walk around Cabela's because, you know, it's Cabela's and it's cool. And when I left Cabela's, it was raining so hard that walking through the parking lot, I was almost ankle deep in water. Yeah, that's how much rain there was. But we need it. Like, we really, really need it. So, I mean, it's a great thing, but it makes the whole hiking experience
not so great.
Yeah, miserable, harder. and pretty much zero footage. Like he couldn't get his phone out to make a phone call to call me hardly, because as soon as the screen gets wet, it just starts like activating things on the phone screen, and you can't do anything. It messes up like the focusing on the camera itself. It'll hang up the phone if you're on the phone talking. Like you can't send a text message.
I got a little bit of footage, but not much. Like like when it would like slack off a little bit, then I would try to look for something that, you know, I could film, but not that much.
Yeah, and then his feet, they don't tolerate getting wet very well at all.
No.
Every single time that he's been out in the rain, he's ended up with some foot issues, some blisters. He lost a toenail today.
Yeah.
But I think that's a combination of the water plus Roxylvania.
Just beating it up, yeah.
Yeah. So they're not kidding about Roxylvania. It's, I mean, yeah.
My feet they hurt so bad right now.
Yeah. Basically, if you want an idea of Roxylvania, get a dumpster full of, a dump truck full of boulders, tilt it, and then climb up and down it, up and down it, up and down it.
The boulders aren't so bad. It's the rocks that are, you know, about this big around, that they're just everywhere and you have to walk across them. And then there's rocks that stick out of the ground like this. They're sharp, and you have to walk across them. Those are the ones that really hurt your feet.
Yeah, they hurt your feet. They roll your ankles. It's, you know, constant instability for your joints, and your whole body just hurts afterwards trying to maintain your balance, and then also just the actual pressure under your feet. So yeah, walking on rocks is probably one of the hardest things you'll do. And I mean, we were dealing with it in New Hampshire as well. I mean, that's what going across the presidentials and everything's like, is it's just straight rocks up there, but they're straight rocks up and straight rocks back down.
Yeah, they're just different kind of rocks.
So it's it's hard on you.
I did 16.4 miles today, so I'm not really, you know.
Oh yeah, he's still knocked some miles out.
And I did them quick. I was out of the woods by what?
It was 12:30 when I picked you up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and you got started a little after 6:30.
I think 6:45.
Yeah, so I mean, he cleaned up those miles with some quickness, but as I was coming to pick him up, I called and I'm like, so do you just want to get a hotel room and get out of the rain, get dried up, and reassess whether or not you want to go out tomorrow? Because as of noon, they were calling for thunderstorms for tomorrow yet as well, and a whole day of rain. So we were like, if it's going to do that again, we probably will have you just skip one hiking. But as of right now, the rain has slowed down. It's just a light sprinkle right now. I do know that it's supposed to continue raining off and on through the night, and then tomorrow I think it's supposed to be intermittent as well. And I don't think that they're calling for thunderstorms like they were. So we're kind of looking at maybe.
So what? Yeah, we would wait. You know, I would wait to hike. I have like 14 miles planned for either tomorrow or the next day, whichever. You know, if it's going to rain tomorrow, I'm not going to do it, because my feet are just so beat up right now that, the last thing I need is a bunch more blisters on them. So
in addition to, we don't get any footage.
Yeah.
And while we love that you're enjoying this footage is for us as well. I mean, this is our legacy to ourselves, to be able to go back and watch eventually and be able to relive this experience and journey. So we want it to be the best it is for both us and for you guys as well. Hey guys, we are going to go over some thru-hiker feet mishaps. So before we started the trail, Mishap didn't have a whole lot wrong with his feet, other than, we'll swing around and show you, he doesn't have a toenail on either of his large toes. Those were removed due to ingrown toenail issues, but right now he is dealing with one pretty big blood blister. He has some pretty gnarly calluses, tons of stuff that has peeled, calloused, peeled, He's been dealing with athlete's foot, which I think right now is actually doing fairly well. And today we decided we were going to go ahead and lose a toenail. So we'll be removing this bad boy here soon. On the back side of his foot, you see he's got lots of cracking. He's got a huge blister that has formed, and more cracking as well. And I think that's about it for this foot right now. The rest of it, this through here, is actually doing fairly well. He does occasionally get some blisters through here. Now his right foot is actually doing pretty good at this point. Most of what he's had going on with it has healed. He's got a little bit of like callousing going on his big toes or his second toe, and that second toe on each foot is the one he seems to nail on a rock every time. This is an old healing blister. And flip your foot over, baby. Some more cracking and another old healed blister. So the right foot's doing pretty good. Old lefty today has taken a big beating. There it is, all gone. So, yeah, gotta protect his feet too, because if they're tore up.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, look at me. I'm going nowhere that isn't driven right now. So, yeah, gotta take care of the feet. Mishap count for the day.
Mishap count for the day 0, even though it was wet and very slippery. I mean, I had a couple where I almost went down because I was holding an umbrella in one hand and trekking pole in the other, and
calling me at one point. And he's like, whoa, almost went down. And I'm like, honey, just get off the phone. You don't need to talk to me right now.
Yeah, I almost fell like 3 times, but I managed to collect myself, and yeah. But 0 mishaps, so we're still on that roll.
All right, we'll see you all tomorrow.
All right, like always, hit that subscribe button, give us that thumbs up, turn on those notifications, leave a comment below, and we'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Good night.